Hi, I am Chibuike, and in this video I would show you how to set up Robot Studio for the ABB IRB 120. So in our previous videos I have referred to Robot Studio and I have explained it as being the software provided by ABB to work on your robot manipulators at home or somewhere else away from the actual controller. But to fully define it, Robot Studio is a PC application for modeling, offline programming, and simulation of robot cells and robot manipulators. ABB allows you to work with a virtual controller running on your local PC. This is sometimes called the offline controller. Likewise, you could connect it to your real controller, which would be called the online controller. To get Robot Studio, please open your favorite web browser and type in download Robot Studio and click the first link. Then scroll down to the bottom where it says Robot Studio as a title and click the download Robot Studio and you should get the latest version. This takes a while to download and I will get back to you when it's done. When your download is finished, please open the folder where you downloaded your file to and extract the file. Then open the Robot Studios folder where you have the extracted files and click on the setup to execute. Then this would come up with a prompt and ask you to select your language. Please select the appropriate language and then select the install option, and this should install Robot Studio for you. So that's the box. So I've selected English and then you can install. But I already have Robot Studio installed, so I would not perform this step. After Robot Studio has been installed, the next step would be to set up the license. For the Robot Studio license to work, you have to connect to the university's network. And if you're away from the university, please use a VPN. Under the File tab, select Options, Licensing, and Activation Wizard. Then, under the Network License heading, select I want to specify Network License Server. Next, enter the university's license server and ensure that it says server is online. Please remember that this will only work if you connect it to the university's network. If you can't connect via Wi-Fi, please use the Ethernet cable, and if you're not at the university, please use Cisco's VPN. After that's done, you would also want to select the Activation Wizard again and specify that you want to check out a commuter license. This would ensure that after you've left the university, you can still work with Robot Studio at home without connecting to the license server. Select check out a commuter license and enter the number of days for which you want to work from home. Let's say 10. Then select finish. And now Robot Studio is set up and ready for you to work with it, regardless of whether you're at the university or not. To create a new Robot Studio project, open Robot Studio and select New. Then enter your solution name and select the directory in which you would like to store your solution and select solution with empty station. When it's loaded, under the Home tab, select Robot System and New System. Then enter the name of your robot and where you'd like to save it. and then make sure you select create new and OK. You have to wait for the controller status to turn green. Select the robot variant. So there are two variants of the RB 120. There's a standard 120 and there's a 120T. We will be using the standard 120. And there's the robot. You can zoom in and out using the scroll wheel, and you can move and rotate the view by holding down the shift and control keys on your keyboard and using the left mouse button. At the left hand side of the screen, there are three tabs. The layout tab, which contains all the mechanisms and components you would import into your Robot Studio project. There's the next tab for parts and targets, which we will discuss about in future videos. And there is a tab for tags, which we wouldn't need in this tutorial. So now the layout, select your robot. Another mechanism and tool, select modify. We will perform a mechanism joint jog, and you can move the robot around. This is very similar to jogging, which was explained in the previous video. In a similar way to the actual robot in our lab, we can bring up the flex pendant by going into the controller and selecting flex pendant. And this is the flex pendant. When you're ready to save the project, select the File tab and Save Station. If you would like to save it as a new project, you can save station as, and when you're done, you can close the station. Note that all your solutions will be stored under the Recent tab. Thank you.